quickly talk about the only skills that will matter in 2030 and the leadership in the AI age, mastering influence without authority. So as part of the NVIT AI Leadership Development Series, so today I'm focusing about leadership in the AI age. Leadership in the AI age. That is what I'm really talking about today. I'm not going to take much time. I'm just going to give you some certain hints, right, that you will need to know about the leadership in the AI age. We see that there is evolutions of leadership. And when we consider the AI age particularly, it's becoming very important for you to know certain things. So the evolutions of leadership, we see the traditional leadership, which is like command and control hierarchy, and then position-based authority. We also see the kind of how silos the informations flow and rigid decision-making process. But in this AI age, the way that leadership will work and become productive is that in the AI age, leadership is by influence-based collaborations. Influence-based collaborations, expertise-driven authority, open knowledge networks, and adaptive decision framework. And so the future is about the future of leadership is about managing people and orchestrating artificial intelligence system and human intelligence together. So your visions around inspirations, around success, around marketing, business, management, technology, they all has to align and you have to be able to work with people. So it's going to be in the AI age particularly, you need to learn AI type of way of working with people, especially with the Gen Z, the new generations, where it's going to be influence-based collaborations, expertise-driven authority. It's people are going to look at you as a leader because of your expert, right? Then again, kind of open knowledge network, a lot of sharing from here and there. And then again, it is an adaptive decision framework. So this is very, 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 very important that as you manage people, you need to also you're orchestrating AI, artificial intelligence systems, and human intelligence. They must be very important to you. So learning AI tools that enhance your management, your leadership is very important. And then, of course, working with human intelligence, these are the phenomenal things that will happen. So I call it influence as a service, IaaS, influence as a service. And it's a kind of framework. If you read books by Alan R. Cohen and David Bradford, I think the title of that book is called Influence Without Authority. It's a very good book to read by any leaders or technology leaders out there. It's a very good books. I think that you can look at, right? It's a wonderful book, really. And so, and in these books, in fact, it talks about influence without authority, where how to lead people who don't report to you. So some people you don't even know. They don't have any reporting mechanisms around you, right? So in that type of leadership, you imagine somebody you don't know is you are leading them because so how to lead people who don't report to you and how to build effective relationship and create alliance, people that will support you, and how to influence your boss, peers, clients, and others. And so in this AI age, you must understand that when we talk about influence as a service, right, which I call the IaaS. What is it about? It's a framework that reframes leadership as a scalable on-demand service that can be provided regardless of formal authority. And I think that is where winners, CEOs, managers, and everybody in the AI age is going to win. So you must package your expertise, insight, and visions in a way that is accessible and valuable to others. So micromanaging and all that is not going to work. And so this becomes very important to package your expertise, your insight, and vision in a way that is accessible. So your expertise shouldn't be hidden. You have to dish it out and provide valuable things to other people. So there are key components in this AI age when we talk about leadership. You need to have technical authority. So becoming indispensable in a specific domain is very key. So whatever you know, you have to know it very well. You have to do it very well. You have to have that subject matter expert where you have technical authority and become an indispensable knowledge expert or subject matter expert in that specific domain. Not only that, strategic communications become very important as well. So translating technical concept for different audience. So if you are a solution architect like myself, or you are a builder, innovator like myself, you need to be able to translate even the same concept to different audience. It's very important. Not only that, we have what we call the value demonstrations. You need to again show measurable impact that align with the organization goal. So it's not just building AI tools, just building AI resources or building AI platform there. You need to build with leadership. Clear type of leadership is very, very, very important. Another thing that I want to talk about, it is the communication model, which I call, of course, the contest, the challenge, and at the same time the solutions and impact. That is what I call the CCSI, a communication model. That is a strategic framework for structuring persuasive communication that drive actions and results. And so on, these are the concepts we put in AI to program, right? So there are 5 steps to exert influence without authority. Number 1, you have to adopt an open mindset. You have to be willing to learn, willing to unlearn, and then willing to know new things, even something, and be patient. You have to listen to other people, even if you're a subject matter expert in a particular domain. And so these are the way to win. Then you get to know those around you, get to know everybody, whoever is working with you, you know something, get to know them and be persuasive. Not only that, mismanage, uh, don't mismanage and deliver consistent result. Again, if you to lead, especially in this AI age, you need to transform your technical recommendation into comparing narratives that resonate with stakeholders at all levels. Right. So when we talk about the CCSI model or communication model, we're looking at number 1, the context means you need to set the stage and provide necessary background why this is important now. In other words, if you are building AI product like myself or other people are building for organizations, why do a business need AI now? You need to think of it. You need to think of it. And it's very, very important. So you set the stage and provide necessary background why it is important. Number 2, challenge the challenge, right? So you clearly define the problem or the opportunity and what are the pain points. From the pain and the problem, you create a solutions, right? And when you create a solutions, then and that solution has to have to propose a solution very clear with a clear and compelling solution. How you address the challenge that you have seen or the opportunity that you have discovered. So in all this process, as leading in the tech industry and wherever industry, you must have this clear mindset. Another thing is the impact. And so quantify the expected outcome and benefit. What is the value proposition? And so that has to be defined clearly, right? So that is very, very important. So you transform again your technical recommendation into compelling narratives that everybody, all the stakeholders have to also understand. Another thing that I want to talk about is building artificial human collaboration system, where we talk about AI, artificial intelligence. All those agents are there right now, multi-agent, because we're in the agentic time right now. People are building assistance here and there. But you must understand that with as a leader in this industry, you got to build an AI human collaboration system. Yes, not completely. Human is very important in the process, right? So there are key principles for effective collaboration between artificial intelligence and the human. Number one is complementary strength. You must not look at artificial intelligence as a devil or of course, based on the builders, bad actors can use it to build horrible things, no doubt about that. But it can also be used to build some wonderful and interesting thing that helps everybody in each of their roles they play in any industry, wherever you find yourself, right? AI can be applied to make you to become efficient, make you to become effective, and so it has to be embraced. And that is why we're calling on companies to engage us so that we can support you to have a kind of AI strategic governance framework in place that can guide you into becoming an AI organization or benefiting from the AI. So, number one is the complementary strength that you privilege AI, artificial intelligence, for data processing and humans for contextual judgment, right? The AI understand the data, can process the data quicker and faster than human being, and so and provide the insight. Then the human eye is like an auditor, or how will I put it now? You are proofreading the result and to say or to check, to be just you're marking the result. I think that is a wonderful thing. So you need to look at that human and AI, human intelligence and AI intelligence coming together is a wonderful thing, brings productivity, quicker result, and many other things. What you can not do for 10 years with human intelligence and AI and artificial intelligence, that can be done within a couple of days or if not hours. And so another thing is you need to have a clear communication channel when we're talking of building artificial intelligence and human collaborative system. Number two, you need to have a clear communication channel. That is, you have to establish interface between artificial intelligence and the human team. And so we have seen in the industry, even development cycles where you have engineering team, as we have human software engineers, you have AI software engineers that are assisting them. Microsoft has the Microsoft Copilot, the Anthropy have the Anthropy Cloud, and then even you use ChatGPT as well, Gemini, code assistants, a lot of them. And in any industries, not only in engineering, you have assistants here and there, human as assistant. So you look at the AI assistants that you have like a remote human who is sitting somewhere, not physically with you, who support you in your job. And so you need to think of how to build an artificial intelligent and human collaborative system. Number three is the continuous learning loops. Continuous learning, that means creating a kind of a feedback mechanism that improve both artificial intelligence, the AI, and the human performance. So you check with this AI tool I'm using and my team, what are the feedback? I think these are very important if you need to lead in this AI age. Another thing is a trust-based framework, a building system where humans understand artificial intelligence capability and limitations. Yes, no matter what we say today, artificial intelligence has a lot of limitations, okay, as well as a lot of things that are capability. The most powerful combination is not AI alone or human alone. And that is why I talk about orchestrations. That is the orchestrations of both working together towards shared objective. And so you must look at artificial intelligence tools that is going to help me to do great things. So embracing them. So if you have organization, they have team there. We can come in, train them remotely, or we can even come to site. Couple of weeks ago, we were in Canada, a team, and it was a wonderful for a 3-day boot camp. So we can come to your site, come to anywhere to talk with your team, to carry everybody along. We can stay remotely as well, wherever you are, and we can also train you and your team because this is very important. You must look at AI to support you, not as a competitor, but somebody working with you to do more, to do it quicker, to have more return on investment. And so those are the key things that you must also understand. So another thing, you position yourself as the API, right? You position yourself as the API, that's the application programming interface, where like an integration point, okay, for the purpose of interpolability, right? So the human API concept that I mean here is that in the AI age, successful leaders position themselves as the essential interface, right? So you position yourself as the essential interface. That means you you are the connector. Leadership at this time, you are just like an integral point, a point where A comes to get something, B comes to get something, that kind of thing. So that is what we're talking about. So in the AI age, successful leaders position themselves as the essential interface between number one, executive vision, technical implementation, right? So in terms of the executive vision, is that strategic goals and business objectives are clearly defined, right? And they're being passed on. And then in terms of the technical implementation, an AI system and a technical execution. So you are actually what I call the API that translate between this world, the whole world, right? Anything in the world around the business and around everything. And so by serving as this critical connection point, you create value that cannot be automated or replaced, right? So if you are a leader out there, you need to create a value that is difficult to automate, is difficult to be replaced. And that is very key. In other words, you become application provider, programming interface, an interface where every other thing can connect: business, strategy, execution, technical, a go-to type of interface. And so the most, like I mentioned earlier, right, the most valuable leader in the AI age are those who can effectively translate between the executive strategy and the technical execution. Executive strategy, visions, business objective, the missions, the goals, and everything, right? And noting those endpoints, they are the critical people at this time. And so in NVIT, we cultivate AI leadership. Our leadership development approach, of course, is that you need to have a mastery skills. So technical mastery skills plus leadership skills. When you add these two, then you are a great leader in this time, in the various company that you may be planning as managers, as team lead, whatever, right? So it's very important to have the technical mastery of what artificial intelligence, because it's not going to go away. Artificial intelligence is not going anywhere. And so what you need to do, you need to master them. I'm not saying you need to go and code, you need to go and be a builder, no. But knowing the tool, know what they can do, and know how to communicate. It's like learning the language. In other words, I can say learn the language of AI, learn the tool, learn what it's used for. What do I need to use for what? So our leadership in NVIT is development approach, where we master the technical mastery and the leadership. So combining deep technical expertise with strategic influence is a great capability. I mean, capabilities that everybody is needed. So we have programs like the AI and ML for business leadership, which we're actually introducing. So we want you all to sign up to these programs, right? Where we'll look at the artificial intelligence, the machine learning for business leadership. So for you to be a real leader, you are a leader in your industry, wherever you are. We add the AI part so that with this combination, you can do a lot of things. So you learn to bridge the gap between technical capabilities and business strategies. So aligning these two make you to become an AI expert in your business leadership. Number two, we also look at, we have what we call the generative AI leadership. Here, you master the art of leading team in developing and implementing generative AI solutions. So if you're in the tech industry, you're leading people how to build AI solutions. This is key. This is one of the programs that we can train you and your team about Australia. Not only that, we have the ML Ops leadership. That is the machine learning operations leadership. Here, where you develop the skill to lead across, you develop the skill to lead a cross-functional team in operational machine learning. So at NVIT, we don't just teach technology, we develop the leadership with which kind of shape the future of artificial intelligence. And so these are key programs that if you call back on us, we can get it running for you as quickly as possible. They are personalized training, one-on-one if you want, except you have a group. Of course, we do take group. We can be in person on a campus or on your own campus or company, or it can be virtual as well. Then and so you please your journey to AI leadership start from here. The program for NVIT program for future leaders, like I mentioned, the AI and ML for business leadership, strategic communication in tech. We have that human AI collaboration system, and so you need to develop the skill that will matter most in the AI age. You need to join our community for future professionals. So if you can check our program, you can email us as well. If you go to NVIT.TECH, you can actually email us. And then, of course, we have good partnership with the team, with the company that you see there. And so get to us, and then we'll take it from there. Once again, have a very good morning from here.